So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome along to the stream. Good to see a few faces in here already. That's mad. Welcome in one and all. I hope you are ready for some ruggers. I certainly am. Oh, my Lord. I've been waiting for this all day long. Let me tell you. So, I went to training last night with the lads, and it's never a good idea. As injured and as I'm not going to say old, because I'm not old, but as I'm not as fresh as I once was. That's the truth. I'm not as fresh as I once was. I have pulled my core muscle. I can't think what the actual name for it is now, but that muscle that holds you upright. Oh, every time I stand up today, I've been in absolute agony. But there we go. Such is life. How have you all been? Welcome in. It's been a mad week on YouTube as well for Rugby Geeks. My goodness, I am absolutely bowled over by the amount of support we've had this week. If you're a regular viewer to the channel, you might have noticed that there's been a bit of a difference in our sub count. On Sunday last week, we were overwhelmed because we hit 51 subscribers. And it was amazing. Since then, the Sam Simmons video blew up. It's had 20,000 views now. And we got 140 subs. It's a madness. But I can't believe that, one, people are enjoying me being a fool on YouTube, and two, are enjoying the stuff we're doing. So while you're enjoying it, we'll keep doing it. So thank you for your support. And if you would like to support us, I say us, it's the royal we. If you'd like to support me in this little venture that I've started through lockdown, then scroll on down, hit that sub button, hit like. It all helps, and it's all really truly appreciated. My wife is sick of me talking about it because I do a little dance every time we get a new subscriber and a new viewer and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much. Honestly, it means an awful lot. Anyway, enough of me banging on about me. Let's bang on about some ruggers. We've got a great game lined up for us tonight. Northampton Saints versus London Irish. I'm looking forward to this. This has got a little bit of taste on it, a little bit of swaz. Irish, I think, are sitting 6th or 7th in the league. I know Saints are sitting 5th. Let's actually, while I'm here, let's just have a little check on that, shall we? I knew I'd forgotten to do something, but never mind. We will find out now. Table, there we go. So 6th. There you go. I wasn't far wrong. So it's 5th versus 6th in this game tonight. Saints could squeeze their way into the top 4. So could TSW Boss. Good evening. Welcome in. How you doing? Behaving yourself, I hope. Wonderful. Where in the world are you today? But welcome in. Right then. Yeah, London Irish could technically, just looking at this, they could. No, they couldn't. It would be on points difference. Even if they got a bonus point win, they would have to win by 130 points. So mathematically, they could sneak into the top 4, but it's not going to happen, is it? Let's get real. In terms of who's going to win this game, well, Rugby Forecast, your betting tipster, not that I gamble on rugby, have always been behaving properly. Good man. So you're in Italy. Super. Lovely. So, Rugby Forecast have Saints to win this game by 14 points. Yeah, 77.3% chance of that. And I have to say, I agree with them. I think the Saints are just going to have a little bit of an edge here. It's probably going to be quite cagey for the first 50 minutes and then open up, and Saints will start to run away with it. They're quite good at that. That seems to be their trademark this season, staying in the game long enough to put it to bed in the last 20 minutes. So, 1 point separates these two teams, by the way, in the league. Let's talk about that. So, Saints have played 15, won 8, lost 7. London Irish have won 6, drawn 2, lost 7. And let's see, 4 bonus try points for Saints, against 8. I think that's 8. It might be 5 for London Irish, and 3 losing bonus points versus 2. Smashing. Okay. Super stuff. Right then, let's go through the teams. As if you are watching this as well, or want to watch this as well, you can do. You will find it on BT Sports 1 Live in the UK. Or I believe if you're a Rugby Pass subscriber, you can find it on Rugby Pass. Right, on to the teams. Let's have a little look. So for Saints, we've got Autorak, Haywood, Hill make up the front row. Into the second row, we've got Ribbons and Moon. Onto the back row, we've got Ezekiel and Ludlum make up the flankers, and Harrison makes up the 8. Onto the backs, I got good song recommendation. Okay, cool. What is it? It better not be aeroplanes again. I can't be dealing with aeroplanes again. Wants to watching the forwards, by the way, for the Saints, according to BT, is Mike Haywood. Bit of a menace he is. Onto the backs then at 9, we've got Mitchell. 10, we've got Bigger. In the centres, we've got Francis and Dingwell. Slight Home on one wing and Collins on the other. And at fullback, Furbank makes a return. Okay. On to the London Irish team. So up front for the Irish, we have Dell, Matuu, Chawatana, Munga. I'm going to have great fun with some of these names tonight. Second row is Simmons and Donnell. Second row is Munger and Simmons. Back row is Donnell, Cohen and Tuisi. Phipps plays 9. Paddy Jackson plays 10. Hang on a second. What? Okay. I will save that down and listen to that later. There's no doubt you can copy it if you want. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's put that there. Where were we? Into the centres then we've got Hepatima, Stokes. On one wing we've got Loader. On the blindside wing we've got Hassel Collins. And Parton makes up the fullback at 15. So, tasty lineups as the London Irish make their way out onto the pitch. Cohen leads them out. 150th appearance for the club. He's got 2 tries in a win versus Gloucester in February. Fun fact. And all players will be wearing a black armband this evening as a sign of respect for the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. Out come the Saints through the tunnel. Be right back. No worries, mate. I'll see you in a minute. I'll still be here. Looks like we're going to have a moment's silence as well. So I'll drop a note in the chat. Right, there we go. We're done with that. That's very, very sad times, of course, for the royal family. Man in charge tonight, Wayne Barnes is the man in the middle. John Meredith on one touchline and Robert Warburton on the other. Carl Dixon is tonight's TMO. Lovely jubbly. What are we saying then, everybody? What are we saying? Who we got to win this one? Talk to me, people. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So London Irish with the kick then, and they will kick downfield to Saints, who will take the ball just outside of their 22, lifted into the 22, and then carried back over. So will definitely be called outside. And the Caterpillar is set, and Mitchell kicks down the 5 metre channel for Parton to gather, and a penalty conceded already. Blocking, I think, is the call from Barnesy. And so Saints from their own 22 will now have the opportunity to be inside the London Irish 22. Yeah, in from the side. Right, apologies for that. So we've had the line out, and tackle is completed just inside the 22. Harrison flings it away. On to Bigger, into Dingwell, who, as they still try and breach the 22. We will get you ball tracking, by the way. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. Let's bring that up. And turnover. And it is Tuisi carrying in the one hand, gets up to pretty much halfway, as Irish spread it wide. Phipps spills it backwards. Irish then, just outside the 22, starting to crash around the corner with the forwards now. As we bring you ball tracking. Happy days. We are about 15 seconds behind it, so apologies. As we see... Oof, big crunching tackle from Harrison. And a little dink through the middle. Plenty of time for that to go into the dead ball zone. And Furbank will dot it down, and we'll come back for 22. Great turnover from Tuisui to set up that play. Northampton sort of just slide off the side of the breakdown and sort of collapse and start to seal, and the ball just presents itself right in front of Tuisu to pick it up and carry. Right, Bigger kicks deep, and Phipps picks it up on the 10 and has a little dink of his own. Might have been Paddy Jackson, actually. Anyway, here comes Harrison before Saints move it wide and then find space downfield. Loader loading up the kilometres an hour as he carries that one up towards halfway. And it's not a great pass, and Stokes has to sort of wait for it to arrive. Advantage coming for the knock-on for Saints. And you'd say a decent tempo so far. Neither team want the ball off the field. They want to sort of feel each other out. See if we can cause some mistakes. It's a good start. Good start. So Harrison has had 2 tries in the last 5 games in all competitions. And Northampton have not lost any scrum feeds across the last 5 games. So let's see if Curse of the Commentator comes into effect here. As they haven't lost this one either, and they start to drive forward, but as it starts to sneak out the back, Phipps has to grab it quickly. And it's out to... who's that? That's Collins. Not really committing enough around the breakdown, you would say. Saints, at the minute. They're just finding themselves having to get the ball away a little bit quicker than they want to. As Bigger gets a hospital pass, but deals with it. So, Saints up to the 10. Being bullied in the breakdown, to be perfectly honest with you. And the ball is turned over. And London Wasps. That's a blast from the past. London Irish kick downfield, and the kick is returned, and we have some kick tennis here. There we go. Furbank then finds a little gap between the 15 and the 6, and takes a couple of extra meters off them. And the whistle blows. And what have we got here? Is that a knock-on? It's Hayward there. Oh, I think that's a little harsh, you know. I think that's a little harsh. Oi, oi! Wagwan, Casper the friendly streamer, says our friend Tom. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. So, we've got a scrum for Irish for the knock-on. London Irish ranked 9th, but won 23 out of 24 of the last scrum feeds. It's pretty decent going. Let's see if we can get this back up to speed. More good, mate. Just making a quick dinner. Well, what are you having tonight? What you on? What we saying? As Irish then are down into deep into the 22. They're about 7 metres out. Loader skipping through tackles. Tackle complete, cries Barnsey. 5 metres out now, and the forwards start to come into their own. Oh my word, that looked a bit naughty. Folded each other over. Landed on his head as he came down. I'm all good, mate. Just, sorry. The Friday night special just brought a packet of onion rings from the shop, as Steve goes say. Oh, love it. Get them Space Raiders in the oven. Yes. Advantage, no arm tackles is coming. I got some chicken chunks, hash browns and onion rings. Living the dream, mate. That is the dream. It's a try. Spoiler alert. It's Phipps. Phipps snipes, finds a hole. Great strength to burst through 2 tackles. And it's a try for London Irish. Wow, 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 wow. Pretty even start to the game. But Nick Phipps, 3rd try in 30 Premiership matches. It's pretty decent going, to be fair. Sort of He crabs across the field. He's looking for somebody to run a line for him. Nobody does, and eventually he finds a gap for himself to go through. And how many tackles does he break? Oh, I don't know. That's borderline crossing, you know. Yeah, just tacklers a little bit late on him and end up not being able to get hold of him. And the old Vaseline on the legs works, and we've got a try. So Paddy Jackson steps up for the conversion. And the kick is good. So happy days. Northampton 0. London Irish 7. Wow. Nothing to worry about yet though for Northampton. They've been playing some decent ruggers. Just got to sort out their timing issue around the breakdown, and they should be okay. Irish, however, fantastic start. Aptly sponsored by the Cayman Islands. I'm not sure what that says. I don't think they've been spending lots of money this season. But it's a brave choice as Paddy Jackson kicks to touch from the kickoff. And Northampton Saints will have the line out put in on the 10. Right then, Saints then spread it from one side of the pitch to the other as they come back into midfield. Phipps asking questions of Wayne Barnes. Everything's fine, he says. Oh, what an offload! Great line from Bigger. Great support run from Dingwell. And we got an end-to-end game, boys and girls. It's a try for Dingwell. How did that get to Phipps? To get it to Bigger? I didn't see where that came. Oh, he just rips the ball out of the tackle. Little switch. Bigger sees the hole. Bit of a dogleg in the defence. 2-on-1. And in goes Dingwell. Happy days. And it's a fairly straightforward kick for Bigger to slot as well. So you would expect he makes a 2, and he does, straight down the middle. All gravy, baby. All gravy, baby. Do you know what? Just over a year ago, I was supposed to go to a training course at Franklin Gardens, and I was really looking forward to it. We were going to do an attack, a building and attack based training exercise, coaching training exercise, all based around the Wanderers. So how we would build the attack just before the game, then during the game how would we amend the attack. I was really looking forward to it, but it's a shame it didn't happen because of the lockdown. But there you go. There's a useless bit of information for you. Wonderful. Right. So, Irish have the ball just on halfway as they use their forwards to set the base. Well, if that's not sealing, I don't know what is. But never mind, it's part of the game these days. Got some new laws, we'll discuss them at half time in the Rainbow Cup competition. 3 new laws, we'll see what we think about those. As Mitchell bangs one up into the air. And Oh, that's a bad kick from Paddy Jackson. He's ballsed up there. It's gone out on the full. He's going to put... Where's he going to... Well, he's going to put them back, I think. Oh no, just behind the halfway line. I thought he was a bit deeper than that. That's not too bad. He was fairly flat. Anyway, Saints go to the back, and it's off the top. Oh, it's... A hand goes out, but it does go backwards. No, it doesn't go backwards, it goes full. I got you open on my tablet whilst watching the footy. I'll be lurking. No worries, mate. You lurk there. Thank you ever so much for being in. You and me. Yeah, it's gone forwards. It's gone forward, so it's an Irish put in at the scrum. And so, they reversed the play. Caught Northampton short-sided. Northampton had loaded up the defence the other way. But they have recovered and stolen the ball. So Saints in possession now. As they have a little bit of backdoor fun and spread the play wide. Again, those dummy runners. And it's a little dink through with the advantage coming. And it's penalty for offside. Pretty straight. Just inside the 10. So... What are you saying? What are you saying? So far in this game, Irish have carried 27 times. Saints have carried 17 times. Bigger is going to have a go at this. 3 offloads for the Saints, 4 for the Irish. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, it's dead straight. It's about 44, 45 metres out. If that. This is in his range, without doubt. You said have some backdoor fun. You know it. You know it. Backdoor fun. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, it's good. It's very good. It's dead straight. 10-7. For the first time in the game then. Nearly 20 minutes in. Saints take the lead. There's nothing wrong with a bit of backdoor fun, Tom. We all like a bit of backdoor fun. Right then. Irish then with a kick-off. Paddy Jackson again. Well, he's gone deeper this time. He's gone into the 22. Probably overcooked that one just slightly. As the caterpillar gets set. Music called by Wayne Barnes. And Mitchell fires this one. Ooh, not very far at all. But Saints are able to put pressure and drive the man back just a little way. Never look down the camera and say that to me again, for fuck's sake. What? Let's have some backdoor fun, Tom. It's all about backdoor fun. There you go. Jokes. Right then. So... where are we? Somewhere in midfield. Tuisi carries up. It's the 5th phase before Phipps puts it skyward. It's got about 10 metres on it, but it's playing advantage for the original penalty. And we will come back. Penalty for the Irish. tackled in the air. It's not foul play. Yeah, so taking the man out, it's nothing more than a penalty. But I would imagine they're going to take the points from here. No, they're going for touch. Wow. Go and get that bonus point. Chase that bonus point down. Tom. And once is called from the maul, and as it starts to sprint around, but Phipps has seen enough. And through come Irish, bursting through a hole off an inside ball. Oh, he's beaten everybody. Sloppy tackling from the Saints, you have to say. And it's absolutely the right decision to go to the corner as Ollie Hassel-Collins goes in for his 13th try in 31 Premiership games. Wow. Really well worked try. Let's just watch this back from the reverse angle. Great. This is the best way to watch rugby, from this angle, from behind the posts. If you ever get a chance, if you ever buy tickets, buy it at the end of the stand, because you see so much more. Who's that? So Hepatima draws two defenders, leaves a gaping hole, and Hassel-Collins is able just to squeeze his way through it, and then has a little bit of strength at the end to beat the final defender. But four defenders were there tracking across, potentially could have got there, just didn't seem to put it in. Yeah, Collins just tags him. And Furbank there way too late. So that's why your 15 should be following your 10. You should never get outside the 13 channel when you're a 15. Never mind. What do I know? Held on. So we got a penalty then. Straight up the other end off the kickoff for Saints. Tons of hang time. Stayed up for an age. And both boys on the ball. So Northampton Saints win themselves a scrum. Not a penalty. Great kickoff. That's where you want to kick off. You want to kick off just on the edge of the range that your runners can get to as it lands, as it comes down. Anyway, Saints with the scrum on the 20, metre outside the 22. And again, they squeeze on, and so out goes the arm of Wayne Barnes. Bigger swings it wide. Penalty still coming. Bigger again. Gaping hole. Moon carries up 7 metres out. Another advantage. And Furbank just knocks it on, so we'll come back for the pen. And Bigger wants it now. Bigger wants it now. Bigger wants to go quick. Is it still on? Ben Moon has an absolute acre to work in. Bigger so good at fixing the first defender. As a 10, that's what you want. You want people running off your shoulder so you can just step onto the inside shoulder and lift them into the gap. Such good work from Bigger there. As he adjusts his old laces. Man of the match versus Worcester Warriors on Boxing Day was Bigger, by the way. Some of these fun facts they give you, they're absolute droff, aren't they? Like, who cares if he was man of the match against Worcester? He's a great player. We don't need to be reminded when he got man of the match last time. Okay. In it comes then from Mitchell. And again, that big beastie Northampton Saints pack dominating in scrum time. As it starts to wheel, though, Harrison tries to get out. And it's all gone a bit, not pear-shaped, but it needs to be reset. And he's done so. Through Hill. Onto Hayward, who spins it wide. Oh, and Parton tries to intercept and just puts it into the path of Hassel Collins. Bigger now, 5 metres out, gets absolutely carved in half, top and bottom. It's dotted down by Mitchell. I think we're going to go upstairs though, because there was about 20 things going on there that could have been double movement check and then grounding. I think there's questionably a red card on the tackle beforehand. So we want to check if the tackle is complete first by white 7, sorry, and then we want to check the grounding. That's what Wayne Barnes has asked for. That must be really annoying when you're a referee standing looking at the big screen, waiting for the pictures to change, and it's just on you for ages. Okay, no, it's not a red card of that. It's mitigating circumstances. Is the tackle complete? Nope. And the grounding's good too. I don't see a completed tackle there. And it is given as a try. Wayne Barnes whacks his hand in the air and blows his whistle. It's 15-14 with a kick to come dead in front of the post. Mitchell with his 9th try in 42 Premiership games. Congratulations to him. Merry Christmas to you, motherfucker. Bigger with the kick right in front of the posts. And if Parton could have got another hand, to that, it could have been a very different story. But a 4th try of the game, 25 minutes in. This is an absolute humdinger. This is lighting up. This is what we want. This is what we want. Nick Mullins then, I think, is doing the comms for BT. Just said if we had a draw for Banana Starts, this would happily sit in there. I think it's awesome. Another penalty against Irish then, taking the man out in the air. And Loader looks to have come off the worst from it. Oof, well, you've got a teeny tiny winger versus a big old back row from Ezekiel landing on top of you. That's no fun. That's no fun. But we're just going to take a moment to make sure he's all right. Getting a little bit of treatment, bit of water on board. It's been a really fast-paced start. Really fast-paced start. Scenes we love to see. So what? There is a yellow card out. And he's not only is he getting a bit of as he just finished his treatment, he's now going to have some time to go and get some more treatment. Oh, Barnsley's been taken out. Barnsley's been cleaned up now. That's a little smile. And it will be a Saints put in at the scrum. What happened there? Well, there's Collins is livid. There's not a lot that Barnsley can do. I tell you what, though. Chest on chest. Chest on chest. He's gone 20 metres, but he stayed upright the whole way. Anyway, here goes Mitchell again. What wheels! He's in the corner, off the base of the scrum, and he's gone. What is this we're watching? 5 tries in not even half an hour. Last Sunday, what you saying last Sunday? Little dummy pump, and he's gone. He's absolutely gone. Paddy Jackson got no chance in getting to him. And then he really... Oh, that's a great piece of work from Mitchell. Puts... Oh, little dummy pump. Finds the hole. Then sees Paddy Jackson coming. Puts his foot down again. Finds an extra gear. And just... whizzes into the corner. Great work. Great work. And the kick is off the posts. Another one off the posts. Crumbs. So, one more try required for Saints to pick up the bonus point. As that one is kicked off into the 22. And they maul their way out through Hayward at the base and just jumps off the back of it. Bigger sees some space out wide. Oh, it's not great footwork from Collins. Is it? Yeah, it's not great footwork by Hassel Collins, but Barnsley blows his whistle. He's coming back for a pen. And we will see what happens here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you're new, do feel free to jump in the chat. Say hi. Tell me how your day's been. What's going on? What do you think of this game? I think it's been an absolute madness. Absolute crazy start. 5 tries, a yellow card. Barnsley's been cleaned up. It's all going on at Franklin's Gardens. Do join the conversation. Let us know what you think. And smash that like button as well. And the subscribe one. We're doing bits tonight. It's Friday night under lights. It's the scenes we love to see. As Saints go off the top and up to the 10-metre line. Goes deep and well, virtually straight behind him. As Furbank carries up and gets another 3 or 4 metres. Well, not sure what happened there, but looked like a turnover followed by another turnover. So London Irish have the ball. As Loader tries to find some space. Sorry, not Loader. Collins tries to find some space. Not even Collins. Hassel Collins. Oh my days, what am I talking about? It's just got it all this game. I need to calm myself down. It's gone a bit scrappy, but Irish have the ball as they move it wide. 4 people in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Do drop us a little comment, say hello. Let us know what your thoughts are on the game. Let us know what your thoughts are on anything if you like. We're here for a chat. It's a conversation. Let's make it a two-way street. Right then, what have we got going on here? Irish penalty, kick downfield. It's a great nudge. That's a great nudge. Most points in power plays versus 14 men, averaged per 10 minutes. Bristol 9.46, Northampton 8.13, and London Irish 6.49. So there you go. There you go. That's what we're saying. Right then, Irish line out. Stolen by the Saints, and they're trying to move it wide. Not the best of hands, and Dingwell will have to crash. Haywood, sorry. Oh God, I can't speak tonight. How much sunlight do you avoid to get that Casper complexion? Asking for a friend. It's just all about having an umbrella with you wherever you go, mate. Or staying up all night with you on Discord. Those are the things we're rolling with. Ooh, computer asking for a restart. It's kick downfield from Irish. Oh, that's forward from the Saints, and Irish win the kicking battle then. Happy, happy, happy. Loving these comms. Get him on BT. Behave. At D's TV, less simping, more pimping. You know it, Tom. You know it. You know it, mate. Less simping, more pimping. I like that. Right then, so Irish have the put in at the scrum. Hey Tom, put something in the chat. Put something in the chat. See what happens. Right, penalty for Irish, is that? Yeah, a penalty against the Saints then. Boring in at the scrum. Right, kick to goal. Winds down the clock on the yellow card, and he's pushed it. It's no good. It's no good. Still 22-14. I just realised. What's happened to the ball tracking? BT have got a different score to the ball tracking. That's weird. Right then, here we go. Back with the ball. Back with Saints then. don't know what's going on with the ball tracking there, folks, but it is Northampton Saints 22, London Irish 14. Not sure what's going on there, but never mind. Anyway. Oh. Even more madness. We've now changed games. And sports. Anyway, up come... Let's turn it off for a minute while we get this fixed. Down the field is the kick, and it's Loader who has to chase it and try and cling on to it. Irish have done very well there to get back and support that run. Fair play to them there. And Paddy Jackson clears lines with the boots as far as the 22. Clearly under some pressure are Irish there. Right then, Saints then, up through and over the 22. Good pencil shape presentation. And Dingwall tries to offload in the contact and it ends up just spraying across the floor. And London Irish are able to sprint up out of their own danger zone. Good work from them as Phipps gets the ball to the back, but he's told to use it and doesn't. We're going back for a penalty called by the TMO. Cohen, not wrap him. I think Cohen's had a no-arms tackle there. I think that's what's happened there. Right, we're back with ball tracking with the right score. Penalty kick from Bigger, 18 metres. You'd imagine he's going to nudge this quite comfortably. He does. Pretty straight in front of the posts. And through it goes, and it is half time. There you go. What a half of rugby. It had everything. Yellow cards, clattered referees. How many tries? 3, 4, 5 tries. That's mad. That's mad. Do smash like and all that good stuff. Put some comments in the comment section. Let's have a bit of a conversation. I'm going to take a short break while we get to the half-time mark. While we're at the half-time mark. And while I'm away, let me give you something a little bit more interesting to look at, shall I? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right. So, round 18, sorry, of this tournament. While I just get this set up. Okay. Right, so we will be back in just a moment. In the meantime, here are some stats for you to have a little look at. Be right back.
When I show up, whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. All around, but I don't see anything but blue. Get lost in the sound, go back to the start. Let's go out of the dark. Let's go out of the dark. Into the light now.
Drip. Yeah, I've been running and running to keep it 100. It's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, so me get on my face. I got a taste, want the whole plate. Finna get laced if you step out of place. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Getting down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my mentos. I was like froze, now I'm on floor. Give me that smoke, but I can't get high. We do the most, here to inspire. Doing what I'm supposed, but I can't get tired. Run for your life every night. See in the dark, blind by the light. I got the spark, I got the pipes. All of my arts coming to life. Had to face my fears while I chase my peers, and I found my spot. About time that I found myself. I've been out here walking that walk. Like first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad.
Right, we are back. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see what's happening. How are we doing? Great first half of rugby. Let's have a chat about that in a second. Let's catch up with the chat. Now, Tom, don't have the cane. Oh, for pimping. You can be a pimp. You don't need a cane to be a pimp. You got this, brother. You got this. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? What a fantastic first half of rugby. 5 tries, a yellow card. Wayne Barnes gets cleaned up. It's all going on at Franklin's Garden. We've got the gin for the second half as well, lads and girls. Boys and girls. I messed up with that, though. Oh, Jesus, that's going to put hairs on my chest. Right, let's have a look at some stats. So, possession in the first half, 53% to the Saints, 47% to the Irish, 55% territory versus 45, 218 metres gained for Northampton, 202. Basically, it's been a fairly even game, bar those impeccable snipes from Mitchell. That's what we're talking about here, really. Awesome snipe work from him. Excess wheels. He's had it. He's had a fantastic half. Let's be honest. Awesome stuff from him to supply Saints with 10 points on his own, which has really been the difference maker. Man of the match candidate, if ever there was one. So, second half, what we're saying? Well, actually, Rugby Forecast. I'm telling you what, if you put some money on the Rugby Forecast tonight, Saints by 4, you're begging for the dullest half of rugby we've ever seen, ain't you? Because Saints by 15 at the minute, isn't it? What's Twitter saying? Kevin Brenner, MP, is now following us. Thank you, Kevin. Welsh Labour MP for Cardiff West. Welcome in. We'll give you a follow back. It's verified as well, ladies and gentlemen. We are blazing.
Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, but what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. With the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Just letting the wife know I'm okay as we wait for this second half.
Do let us know what you think as well of this half. Give us your thoughts. What we will talk about actually is the Rainbow Cup. That's what we'll talk about. There's some new laws that are going to be implemented in this Rainbow Cup. First of all, they are introducing... let's just make sure I get these three right, because I'll get slaughtered in the comments section if I don't. So let's bring them up in front of me. Where are they? Oh, rock and roll rugby, you legend. Here it is. Right then, 3 new rules. So, red cards. Here they are. Where's they gone now? TMOs will be able to go back to the last stoppage in play regardless of how many phases have been played. Well, they do that anyway, don't they? So that's nothing new there, really. They don't really stick to the 2-phase law. Foul play challenges can be made after any stoppage in play if the captain believes foul play has been missed by the match officials. So let's say, for example, that Faf de Klerk incident with Jake Ball at Parky Scarlets the week before last could have been challenged under this ruling. Captains must reference specific incidents or infringements. It's fair enough. Captains cannot refer to a scrum or line out or a penalty where the referee's decision will be final. They can't challenge a restart that has happened, including a quick tap or quick throw-in has been taken, so the team has chosen to play quickly. So England versus Wales, Farrell wouldn't have been able to challenge that controversial one there. Non-decisions where a referee does not blow their whistle for a decision and play continues unless there is foul play. Set-piece decisions cannot be challenged because they are technically decisions that provide multiple outcomes based on the interpretations and players for the referee. Goal line dropout is coming in. So if you're held up over the line, it won't be a 22. It won't be a 5-metre scrum. It'll be a goal line dropout. Fair enough. Not sure about that. Red cards will now result in 20 minutes of a team being down to 14 before they can replace that player with another player. Not the same player, somebody different. So I don't like this. I don't like this one little bit. It just makes a mockery of being down to 14 men. But there you go. I can see why they've done it, because those games where it happens early are ruined. Right, we're off and underway at Franklin's Gardens then, as the Saints kick us off just outside of the 22, and early turnover as who's that? Looks like Francis is bundled into touch by Loader, coming back after his Simbim. Matatu then with the line out. And Saints steal it. Little dink through. That's a great nudge to put huge pressure on the Irish line out at the 5. Great work from Ezekiel to steal that at the front. And there we go. So Irish go flat. Oh, much like Aaron Smith did this morning, and it didn't work out for him. But Phipps has got away with it as they go to the Caterpillar off their own 5 and find touch on the 22. Ay caramba. Right then, we will have the line out. As the maul wheels and Saints break off the back of it. Oh, Hayward bit isolated, and it is a penalty for the Irish. They will kick this one to touch. Just got himself a bit isolated, bit under pressure, and not a lot he could do with that once he's in that sort of position. Tries to squeeze ball a little bit. Not great work from him, but never mind. Right, what are we saying? Up to the halfway line, and then we have an off the top line out and a little bit of a wrap, and Irish go wide. Not releasing in the tackle, so another penalty goes against Northampton. The wheels coming off on that discipline a little bit. Right. Up and down into the maul. Broken away quickly from Cohen. Oh, it's on the back hip though, so he's had to readjust himself and does so well. And that's a great little shimmy step back inside from Stokes. London Irish up to about 2 metres out here. They're over the line, but they're being held up. Knees are down. Release, cries Barnes. And it just about makes its way to the back. Northampton Saints avoid giving away a penalty. And it looks like it's down. It is down. It's a try for London Irish. We pick up where we left off in the first half. Chaotic rugby. Wow. Oh, who missed that tackle? Francis races up and across, and it's just a beautiful little shimmy step from Stokes, and then checks back inside to completely send Furbank to the shops, and then eventually Teresi is underneath a maul with his thumbs up. His thumbs up at a try scored. Jesus Christ, this gin is strong. Wow. And the kick is no good, I don't think. Let's have a look. 25-19 is the score. And the kick... Oh, he's pushed it. He's pulled the first one. Pushed this one. That could be costly. 25-19. 6 points in it. 6th try in 29 matches for Tuisi. And we have a change for the Northampton Saints. On comes Matavesi, off comes Haywood. Looks like he's got a bit of a niggle. Doesn't look too happy, but he is coming off. Another great kickoff from the Saints, and another contest in the air. Held in, says Wayne Barnes. The ball's not going to come out. It's the Saints put in at the scrum. Wow. I tell you what, Bigger's kickoffs tonight have been absolutely on point. Perfect depth versus perfect height, allowing chasers to get there and compete. That's fantastic work. Visits to the red zone, then efficiency. 5 visits from Saints, 3 for Irish, 22 points in from being in the opposition's 22 versus 9 for... That can't be right. 9? Don't know. Might have been 10. I might have misread it. Who knows? Anyway, significantly more. So Saints are significantly more economic in the 22. Right, we've got more changes for the Saints then. 17 and 18. Who's that? We've got Waller on. And also Painter. So we have changed the front row. Hill off, Ortrick off. So we've got a brand new front row for the Saints. Let's see how they get on with their first action being a scrum. Right then. And again that. There's space out wide. No. Bigger. If he gets that right, it's a try all day. It just double pumps, and if he'd have gone first time. If he'd have gone first time, he'd have been in, you'd have thought. But it just overruns it slightly, and it goes about 4 metres behind him. Never mind. Irish then with the putting the line out, and they set them all. And ball's out. And Phipps is there to clean it up. Matutu carries up outside the 22, and it spilts. Bigger then goes wide. Furbank carries up and is chopped down. Big crunching hit. And it looks like we've got a head knock from an Irish player. Advantage not rolling away coming. Mitchell has a think about a snipe. There's nothing on. Bigger gets snaffled up. We'll come back for the penalty. You'd say 3 more from here. No. Bigger. Not a thought. Not. It doesn't even look at the posts. Just looks straight at the corner flag, and it's 7 metres out. That's a point. Right, so Saints line out, 7 metres out. And it eventually comes into the back pod. Lifted for Ribbons. Oh, Oh, and he's just... Oh, he's held up over the line. He's ended up being held up over the line. He ping balls off of a couple of contacts. Great work from him. It's great work from Ribbons. And it is Ribbons that's also down, so he's although he's done all that great work to get his team over the try line, he is not in good shape. BT just reminding us, of course, that the schedule has been shuffled for tomorrow. So if you were looking for your 3 o'clock kickoffs, they're not taking place at 3 o'clock. Do check out rugbykickoff.com for all of your rugby timing needs. Fair play to Ribbons. I thought he might go off after that because he looked in a very bad way, but he has hobbled up and he's getting some water on now, and he's stretching his knee off. He's going to continue. He's a tough cookie. He's going to continue. Right, so scrum time for the Saints, 5 metres out. I would really like to see them keep this one in the scrum, and they do get the penalty advantage. Get that squeeze on, get that drive on early, and it's Harrison who picks up and is 4 metres out. Mitchell swings it wide. Slight home then. Mitchell, Ribbons. Oh! Battling on, and he does make it to ground eventually. 2 metres out. Isikwe! Oh, he's just short. But it goes into the corner, and it's Light Home does score the try. Another 5 points to the Saints, who are starting to run away with this. The bonus point, obviously. Oh no, that is the bonus point. That's the bonus point as well. 4 tries. Of course, a bonus point win does take Saints up above Quins in 4th. Eight tries in 9 games for Ollie Slightholme. You can't argue with that. Conversion missed, so 30-19. We are ever so slightly behind the ball tracking again this evening. It's nothing new to us here. There you go. If you're with us and you're on Twitter, by the way, do follow us on Twitter at Geeks Rugby. And of course, join the Discord as well. We have a little Discord where we continue the conversation throughout the week. Join us there, have a chat, get involved, don't be shy. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Want to have a chat with me? Do you want to have a chat with any of the guys that join us in our little chat, then yeah, head on over to the Discord. Oops. You alright there, dog? Right then, so Saints coaches are on the telly box now. This is a feature I love. They're just they're a little concerned. Saints coaches a little concerned that they are a bit yin and yang at the minute. They do something good, they do something bad. Saints score, Irish score. They need to get their teeth into the neck of this game and get this secured. And Irish then have the free kick from the scrum. And instantly, a game of yin and yang, as the coaches have put it. Can't deny that, can you? Because straight away, Irish give away a penalty. Holding on. 7 on his feet, so good work from NORvLON. As the set piece players get called just before the kick, and Bigger puts the boot through it while Ribbons barks the orders for the next play. Right then, another penalty is coming for the Saints. Let's have a look at what for. Big shot. Tackler not rolling away. And Bigger demands the ball back. And goes to the corner again. Looking to turn the screw on this London Irish side, who have just let their discipline slip a little bit in the last couple of minutes. 6 penalties I've got, but there's probably a lot more than that. Let's have a look. 7. Oh, there's only 1 out. Versus 5 from the Saints. As the maul is set, and Ezekiel screaming at his fellow forwards. An advantage coming, another penalty. 3 in as many minutes now. And they drive on and drive on. Goes loose, and Mitchell just about snaffles it, and the forwards are just about able to get over and secure possession. 6 metres out. Moon carries hard and heavy. Ribbons then, another big carry for him. I know it's early doors, but start thinking about your man of the match. I think I've got mine. Dingwall then carries up. There's space. There's an overlap. Francis versus Loader. Francis runs round him like he's a forward, and it's another try for the Saints. 35-19. Loader's had a bad day at the office. Loader's had a really bad day at the office. Bigger clocks the potential space and the overlap. Francis doesn't just beat Loader, he runs a lap around him first to get past him. Great work. Great work from Bigger. Great vision from Bigger, to be fair, because he's tracking across from the other side of the field. He's identified the space and he's working tooth and nail to get there. Anyway, conversion's good as well. This one goes straight down the heart of the uprights. And, well, it's an 8 point... Well, no, it's not, is it? It's an 18-point lead. So Wood on, Harrison off. 300th appearance for Wood. There you go. I think that's right. Or Premiership appearance anyway. As Bigger boots this downfield, finds a bit of open ground, and Loader uses a boot to control it. As he has a little dart himself, finds a little space for an offload. Irish then need one more try to get themselves a bonus point out of this game. And the ball's lost. As kicked downfield. Huge amount of space, but it's going to run dead. It's going to run dead. It's going to run dead. And does run dead. And it'll be a 22 dropout, and the Saints will get the ball back. As they look to kick downfield, and just over halfway. Wood then straight into the action. And Bigger just tries the miss pass, but it doesn't come off. And Irish come away with the ball and kick that downfield. Don't want anything to do with that, does Paddy Jackson. He just wants to get the pressure off, and it's a bad pass, and Bigger is tracking across and has to put boot to ball. Oh, Parton then races up to the 22. Sledgeholme then steals the ball, and more woes for London Irish. Bit of a dead leg as well for Parton. He come into that at a rate of knots. Welcome in, everybody. If you have just joined us, welcome. Do say hello in the chat. The chat's gone very, very quiet. We haven't had anything since half time. 21 minutes of silence. There we go. Ewan's in. Put a few tweets. Sorry, mate. Just seen a message. I'm home now. All right. Cool. Thank you ever so much for your help there. I'm a bit of a man. Struggle to multitask. So your help on that is much appreciated. How you doing anyway, buddy? How was your day? Are you living the dream? We're living the dream tonight in this one. It's a bit of an epic. It has been end-to-end stuff. 37-19. It's been a tri-fest. Northampton got the... Ribbons has finally come off. He's limping around. And Parton has come off as well. Stokes has come off as well. He's got a bit of a limp. Cock-and-a-Singer is on for Stokes. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Living the dream, buddy. Living the dream. More changes then. Rogerson is on. Oh, you missed it, Ewan. About 20 minutes ago. An MP, one of the famous MPs, followed us on Twitter. Very, very interesting. Anyway, Northampton with the ball. Furbank trying to find some space. And Wood carries hard up towards halfway. Let's go, indeed. I'm not celebrating tonight though. I can't afford to celebrate. London Irish's defence then just shored up a little bit during that. But a healthy contest in the air. And Wood manages to win the contest. And Mitchell, great hands before it's absolutely levelled. Arm stays down for Barnes there on that seatbelt. Pierce Francis in the air there, so quick to get to stuff. Wood steals the ball, gives it to Mitchell, who ends up catching it on his backside. An MP, that's interesting. Yeah. Sorry. Might have just bored the pants off you there. Might have just bored the tits off you there. But there you go. That's how we roll, bitches. Right then. On comes James for Mitchell. 2 tries scored. And looks like Francis has come off as well. It has for Hutchinson. So 2 more changes left for the Saints. As Northampton work their way towards the 22. Bigger. Oh, it's all very short hands as they try to find some space. As it eventually comes out, it's gone to... Irish have got the ball somehow as they spin this to Jackson, who's deep into his own 22, puts boot to ball, and Furbank will gather at halfway. Pop off the ground to Collins. Off knee, not forward, says referee Wayne Barnes, and London Irish then steal. Little chicken wing from Phipps. Parton has a little snipe around the corner. It's all going on in this game. Oh! Hassel Collins, dirty step. To Asuri then. Doesn't really get to even take a step forward before he's smashed to the ground. Does it seem a slow night for our friends on... What? Does it seem a slow night for our friends over at BT Rugby? Have 4 in. What are you talking about? Have they got a stream going? Anyway. Up come Northampton Saints then. Still outside the 22. Paddy Jackson then gets swallowed whole. What are you talking about, Ewan? You've got me well confused. Bigger puts boot to ball. Beautiful spiral on that. Like an absolute torpedo. And Loader. Well, Loader's in this team for his attacking ability, isn't he? Because he has got a little cheeky step. And the ball goes out into touch. And I meant it does seem a slow night. Our friends over at BT Rugby only have 4 in as well. BA. Oh, BS. Oh, okay. Oh, he had 9 earlier. Oh, well. Bless his cottons. I wonder how Freddie's doing. Freddie's streaming this one as well. FBTC or whatever it is. I forget. FBTC, yeah. Let's have a look what he's doing. Right, we got a bit of a break in play as Matavesi gets a little bit of treatment. As we got another change, Phipps off and Meehan on. Sure, we've got more changes than that for Irish. Right then, so down and into Cowan. Slow night all round, it looks like. It was it. Grim. Penalty to Irish. Saints' 6th penalty of the evening. Pretty sturdy discipline from the Saints, to be fair. Stuff you, hamster. Shut the fuck up, hamster boy. Look at Tom with his spanner. Look at you with your sexy spanner. Where did that come from? Mum, look, I made it. I'm a mob for Rugby Geeks. Yeah, well, after Freddie this... after Frank this week, I need some heavy artillery for the swamp. For fuck's sake, how's he got another mod? Because he's here more than you are, Ewan. That's how he's got another mod. He's here more than you are. And TK. Tom's here. Tom loves Casper, the friendly streamer. What? Because no mods were here for the majority of the stream. You know it. Well, no. And I need that heavy firepower, mate. I need that screw face. That's what we need. We need some security now that we're 3 figure subs, mate. That's what it's all about. I need an enforcer. TK was probably chasing his hairline. Let's get real. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Sweaty collar moment. Yeah, we've got Tom a bouncer costume and a spanner. So look out. Look out. Tom Stern's about. TSW, beware. You're going in the swamp. Right. Saints, 11 minutes left of this one, and you would say that this game's done and dusted now. Saints just look to turn the screw on this weary looking London Irish side. As again, Matavesi spreads the ball to Bigger, who looks for gaps and space. Wood, big carry. Hutchinson has a little dink. Slight home. What? Wheels as he gets another try. He's got no right to win that foot race, you know? There's no right to be there, Ollie Slightholme. Second try of the game. And Who's that? Is that Hassel Collins in all sorts of trouble? Great try. Hutchinson with that one. Great nudge. And the kick is good as well. So 44-19 for Northampton Saints. Wow, wow, wee, wow. And I tell you what, Bigger's in. I did a video midweek on the Lions team, who I thought should go, and I had Bigger at 10. He's had a great game. He's had a phenomenal game. Slight home has come off, by the way. I will imagine for Tualala. Yeah, and he has. So, yeah, I had Bigger in at 10, and I said he's not going to be my kicker. Proved me wrong tonight, isn't he? He's slotting him in from all over the shop. Simmons is off as well, not on. I was that dedicated to the stream. I used my hotspot on my phone to my tablet as my Wi-Fi didn't reach the kitchen when I was cooking dinner. That's the dedication we want, boys and girls. That's the dedication we want. Get it on the hotspot. Because the other end of the house is too far away from McDonald's for Tom's liking. Dedication. Love it. TK doesn't even get that quality of dedication. Yeah, but TK's not a sub-story like I am. TK's not sitting on a Friday night drinking gin out of a flamingo glass. Look at this glass. Look at this. We are living the dream. Got them flamingos out. And Loader. What a game of rugby this is. It is end-to-end stuff. Loader's got a try now. And the kick is good. So there's a bonus point for London Irish. And, he has a little cheeky drop goal, does Paddy Jackson, to get that conversion. For you boys in the stream, just so you're aware, you don't always have... It's not mandatory to kick the ball off a tee. You can kick from hand, but it must be a drop goal attempt. I used to be into brown nosing Dickie until I got that far up, the blood started coming out. What? Sounds like a you problem, Ewan. Oh! Two minds, Tom, two minds. Great minds think alike. So far up, the blood started coming out. Wow. Parton off, Homer on. You get 7 minutes of game time to try and shorten this deficit. Rugby forecast. I mean, you got the result right, but you got the score wrong a bit, didn't you? As Hoskins has a little goose step. And then Cornish in a bit of bother and has to scramble the ball off the floor. Oh, what is this? No, Hoskins, you are not a 13. That's twice now he's tried to do a cheeky little step and twice it's failed horribly. Get back to just getting your head down, son. As Collins then plants the ball. Loader on the outside gets them up short of their 10. Oh, Hoskins fancies himself a little bit. Hoskins fancies himself as a 10. And now he plays 9. What is this from Hoskins? Looked like the TK step by that lad then. Not wrong. Hoskins is moving mad. He thinks he's Andy Good. 20 stone 10. 20 stone fly off. No chance. Cowan. Hoskins then. Well, referee, blow your whistle. That's a squeeze ball. Oh, he's got away with it. And penalty advantage coming for Irish. They're just moving side to side though. They're not really going anywhere. Offside is the penalty call, and it's a little dink through. But we'll come back. We'll come back. Yeah, offside. Lazy running. Lazy D from Saints, and that's the end of that. Right. We got some Super Rugby in the morning, by the way. Can't remember who it was, though. Can't remember who it was, but we are live at 8 o'clock in the morning. London Irish can't really wait to get in them showers. Looks like it's been a drubbing. To be fair to Irish, it's been a much better game than the scoreline shows. Just, Saints have been a little bit more clinical, but Irish certainly have had their chances, and the game has had a little bit of everything. So yeah. I'm just seeing Hassel Collins' steps on the BT Sports Twitter feed, and my word, fetch me a sock for some of them, because they are naughty. Good old Big Up. I tell you what, if there's anyone to teach your kids how to tie shoelaces, don't let Dan Bigger do it, because his keep coming off. Super Rugby, I'll be in for 8 o'clock. I'll be in the gym. So you are my hamster ball entertainment. Ewan's on the hamster wheel in the morning. Amazing. So Alex Mitchell is my Gallagher Premiership Man of the Match. He's also BT Sports Player of the Match as well. Absolutely outstanding performance. He's been the top bollocks, as another penalty goes in Saints' favour, this time from the scrum, as these last 3 minutes wind down. That late reaction, sorry. Apologies. It's quite... I've got a really old... So I've had to move to a 3-screen setup. I have to have game on this. I've got a screen over here with the game on. I've got the laptop in the middle with the OBS on. And then I've got a screen just underneath this camera here with Spotify, the mixing desk, the ball tracking, and the comments. And it's an old screen. It doesn't work in 1080. 1080p as Saints knock it on, and London Irish pick up the knock on, so advantage being played. So yeah, it's really weird writing, so it's difficult to read. I apologise. Right then. Oh, it's a good intercept, and then he knocks it on as he lands. It's a great take from Ezike. I think he winded himself a little bit on the landing. Thought he was looking more to the right. I was wondering if you had a neck twitch. No, I have no neck twitch. I just went for a little bit more height. No, keep that double chin out. It hasn't worked. I jumped on the scales today. I wasn't happy with what I saw, boys. 110 kilos. It's not the one. It's not the one. I'd hate to think what TK's weighing in at, though. Jesus. He wore a medium shirt to train in on Thursday night. He couldn't breathe, bless him. Oh, Ezeque's off, and he has got a lot of ice packed in and around his shoulder. That's 2 minutes for Coles to join the fray. God, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Get on the pitch for 90 seconds. Wow. Okay. You want to join me in that ball? There will be plenty of room. Absolutely not. Social distancing, young man. Can hamsters transmit COVID virus? I don't know. I haven't seen the research. But I will be getting in my own hamster ball. I'm gonna have to go and start doing a little bit more. I might go for a run after the match after the first stream tomorrow. Right, 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a knock on. So we'll have London Irish. Oh, having a look for deliberate knock on. Oh, it's a yellow. It's a yellow for Bigger. Man of the match. I've given it to Mitchell of Northampton Saints. 2 tries in the first half. He was absolutely electrifying. He came off at the 63rd minute, but he was fantastic for that hour he was on the field. And BT Sports have given it to the same guy. So I feel vindicated in my decision. So, apologies. Saints are down to 13. ZK's off, and there are no more usable replacements. So they were down to 14 anyway. And now Bigger has received a yellow card. So Saints all of a sudden down to 13. But the clock is in the red. So it doesn't matter. They are going to win this game. Sack is the maul. Saints have sacked them all, so penalty advantage come in. And great jackal from the Saints causes the penalty to be awarded. And well, I don't know what. Not quite sure what Meehan is looking around at. He's looking for some vindication that he should be. Looking for some vindication that he should be going to the corner, but they've gone anyway. You know your game, Dickie. Fair play. Remember the hamster when you're on Rugby Tonight. Don't worry, mate. I'll need a PA. I'll need a PA when I'm on Rugby Tonight, mate. So you can be my PA. You can go and bring me coffee and shit. Lots of shit. Another collapsed maul, but it's fine. And Cornish stretches to the line, but he knocks it on, and Furbank chips it into touch. Lost the ball forward. Wayne Barnes doesn't want to bother going upstairs. It's a waste of time. The game is done anyway, and there was nothing to be gained by those extra points. So the whistle blows. It's all over at Franklin's Gardens. Northampton Saints 44. London Irish 26. Wonderful. There we go. So a pretty good game of rugby. Good way to start the weekend in terms of the English game. So we're happy with that. We will be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. I'm pretty sure it's just Ewan and Tom in here. So if you want to jump over with me, we'll go and do a little raid on BS and see what he's saying at the end of the game. But for now, that's the end of me. I will see you tomorrow morning for some Super Rugby in the Rugby Breakfast Club. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like